and welcome to the channel. I'm Ian, and behind me of course is Matilda, and this week we're at Mouzell House, which is a camping and caravanning club CS near Dalton-in-Furness in Cumbria. Let me take you for a tour. The entrance to the site off the road brings you round quite a long track. There are three properties and Mouzell House is the one at the top. It's quite narrow in places, but it's perfectly navigable, and when you do get up to the top of the site, it's fairly obvious where you have to go. I'll turn the camera around. So here we are. Here's the site, and I apologise for any wind noise or any flare. I shouldn't apologise for the sun. We've had a couple of really windy, wet days, and yeah, not the best for this kind of site, and you'll see why in a minute. But the sun is out today, and hopefully we're going to have a very pleasant day. It's a very quiet site, especially at night. It's quite dark, and it's really very peaceful. There's very little to disturb you, although the wildlife park is only a short distance away, and you can occasionally hear the monkeys and so on from down there, but that's only to be liked, isn't it? And this is what you see as you enter the site, and we'll do this one step at a time. This is a nice big lawn that's very well maintained, and you can probably see over there that there are electric points over on the field for any campers who come out. And there is a pitch, a hard standing pitch right at the bottom there, which has got a caravan on it at the moment. At the top of the field we've got an information hut with books here to read and information about the area. And outside there's a nice rustic pallet bench that you can sit on and enjoy the sun. So it's quite heavily wooded, and this used to actually be the area where there were offices for the local open cast mine, which they had for iron, and so it was just a field when it was set up. But the then owner, who was the present owner's father, decided he would plant trees, and he has done so. And there are 4 pitches here underneath the trees, and there's Matilda. So they're actually surrounded on 3 sides by pine trees. The only problem with that, of course, is if it's windy and if it's raining, then you do get some noise on the roof, and you do get pine cones dropping, so just be aware of that. Each pitch has 16 amp electric and drinking water and waste, so fully serviced, and electricity is included in the price, which at time of filming is £28 a night. As you can see, there are no shortage of trees. There is a very clean and very nice block here with dishwashing facilities toilet and shower. The shower is on a push button, but the water's hot, and the ladies is just the same, only the other way round. And round the back here is the chemical disposal point. And just close by is the recycling and waste. You can probably hear it's still quite windy, but let's have a look. So, Ted Wood, and it's called that because Jean's father was called Ted. So there we are, and he planted all of this. And there's a variety of trees down here, as you can see, and it's not huge, but it's a good walk to bring your dog. And there are various little paths and hideaways. It's the first time I've been through here, so I'd be interested myself to see just what's down here. It's a lovely wood, isn't it? It'll be a haven for birds and owls and wildlife of all sorts. Still a little muddy underfoot after the last few days of rain, but very pleasant. Just the kind of place I like to walk. There's a little den there, be good for the kids. Unfortunately, there's no way through here, no footpath going to the road, so the only way back to the road is back down the track that you came in on. So there is a pub fairly close by, the Black Dog, which is just up the road. It's probably about 3/4 of a mile, and I'm told they do very good food. We haven't managed to get there. But they are on the web and on Facebook. And of course Dalton-in-Furness is close by. Plenty of takeaways and restaurants there. And again, you're not bothered here. You're left very much to your own devices. and dogs and children are welcome. So what a nice little place to wander around, or maybe just take a seat and enjoy the peace of the woodland. So on our way back towards Matilda. So we've come to the end of our little jaunt here at Mouzell House and Dalton in Furness. It's a very quiet site, although this morning the monkeys over at the wildlife park were giving it large, which wasn't a problem. It was nice to hear them actually. The sun's about to come out, now we're leaving of course, but we've had a very peaceful stay here, although when it does get windy you do tend to get pine cones and pine needles dropping on the van. So I've got a bit of work to do cleaning those out, but not to worry. We've had a nice time here, and the Wi-Fi is reasonably good. It's in the 20s both ways on EE. On 3 we've got 5G. We're with Smarty, so we tend to get very low uploads sadly. So I've measured as much as 150 down, but no more than 3 up on Smarty. So just one of those things. But it was certainly enough for us to do everything we needed to do. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment and all those YouTube things. And until the next time, thanks again for watching. Cheerio.